Peace, family. This is Lions Den with another news and commentary. Even though it happened about a month ago, this story has to be addressed. And it sickens my stomach that companies can call police on black people for no apparent reason. And this is another story. Couple sued Maryland Costco's, rightfully so, for $4 million, said cops were called on them for shopping while black. Now, ladies and gentlemen, this story is so sickening that I don't know what you call it. You got managers who calls police for no apparent reason, all because the couple was looking for a refrigerator. And so I'm going to go ahead and read this article. This comes from WJLA Channel 7 here in Washington, D.C. This sickens my stomach. Barbara and Bahari Wallace were Costco's people, often going a couple of times a week. So last May, when they were shopping for a new fridge, there was no question where they looked. The Arundel Mills Costco store. We had a love relationship with them. We've been members since 2007, said Barbara. So to their favorite store they went. What they didn't know at the time was that they were being watched by management. Now get this, I'm going to read this and you'll be shocked to this. It's continuing to say, and as they browsed, someone in the store made a call to police. Quote, and this is the management calling the police. So this is from WJLA, but listen to this, ladies and gentlemen. It says, I need police immediately at a Costco's wholesale. The caller said, I have a robbery in progress. Let me stop you right there. The management called the police on the black couple, claiming they was robbing the Costco store. Really? Are you serious? So I'm gonna go ahead and continue this. They've been here before. They just robbed the Glen Burnie Costco's an hour ago. And I'm going to continue reading this. It says, completely uninvolved and unaware of any of that, the Wallaces went about their day, leaving the store, heading out to Arundel Mills Boulevard. That's when it happened. Bahari noticed that there were police behind us. Barbara said, so he said the police is pulling us over. And I said, are they for us? He said, yeah, they're pulling us over. And I asked why they stopping us. He said the manager at Costco suspected you guys of shoplifting. Continue on. Back in the store, another officer realized the Wallaces were no thieves. In fact, there were no robbery. There was no crime. The Anne Arundel County Police quickly diffused the situation. But for the Wallaces, that is not the end of the story. They believe police were called because they were shopping while black. They went back to the store to confront the manager. But get this, ladies and gentlemen, this is going to really, really, really blow your mind. So he asked them, he says, did you call the police on my wife and I for shoplifting? Said Bahari. He said, yes, you guys fit the bill. Ladies and gentlemen, you hear what this guy said. He said, you guys fit the bill. Like, in other words, all black people, quote unquote, steal or shoplifting. Wait, what? So, and then he continues saying is African American male, female, and your wife is carrying a blue purse. Though a statement Costco said what happened was on the police. So Costco's blamed the police for doing this, but it's really Costco. So I'm going ahead and continue. And they said, as for the call to police, they said they believe the Wallaces matched the description of people who's been stealing ink cartridges. Not at all satisfied, the Wallaces and their attorneys are suing Costco's for $4 million. But that's the end of the article. But what they didn't know was, what the article didn't report was the manager called the police and said it's 4 black males in the vehicle. And the article, the WJLA TV7 didn't even basically added that report. But the management in the phone call, and I'm gonna go ahead and play this this video as I can. Give me 1 second of the interview. But yeah, they basically saying that the manager said there are 4 black males in that vehicle, so the police will come out and check them out. So I'm gonna go ahead and play this video. Now remember, ladies and gentlemen, Reaction will not play the video, but you will hear the audio of this story. So I'm gonna go ahead and play this, and I'm gonna finish the rest of my commentary.
Well, tonight a Maryland couple is suing Costco, saying they were accused of shoplifting because they're black. They're speaking with Maryland Bureau Chief Brad Bell in a story you'll see only on 7.
Barbara and Barry Wallace were Costco people, often visiting the store a couple times a week. So last May, when they were shopping for a new fridge, there was no question where they'd look: the Arundel Mills Costco.
We had a love relationship with them.
So into their favorite store they went, but what they didn't know at the time was they were being watched by management. As they browsed, someone in the store made this call to police.
I need police immediately to Costco Wholesale. I have a robbery in progress.
Completely uninvolved and unaware of any of that, the Wallaces went about their day, leaving the store, heading out onto Arundel Mills Boulevard. And that's when it happened.
He noticed that there was police behind us.
And I asked him, why did he stop me? He said, a manager at Costco suspect you guys of shoplifting.
Back in the store, another officer realizes the Wallaces are no thieves. There was no robbery, there was no crime. The Anne Arundel County Police quickly diffusing the situation. But for the Wallaces, that is not the end of the story. Believing police were called because they were shopping while black, they went back to the store to confront the manager.
And I asked him, I said, did you call the police on my wife and I for shoplifting? He said, yes, you guys fit the bill. And I said, fit the bill? African-American male, female, and your wife is carrying a blue purse.
Through a statement, Costco saying that what happened out here on the street was carried out by police. And as for what they did in the store, they say it was an honest mistake. The couple matching the descriptions right down to a blue purse of people who had been stealing ink cartridges. Not at all satisfied, the Wallaces and their attorneys are suing Costco for $4 million. At Arundel Mills, Brad Bell, ABC 7 News.
So I'm glad that they did what they did, because suing $4 million.
Good night.
And now to that developing story that we've been following closely. You can only describe this story as absolutely...
Sorry, folks, but my point is that I'm glad that they filed a lawsuit for filing them for $4 million, because what the report didn't say, and now they say it was an honest mistake. But then, when the management called the police, called 911 on the dispatcher, they said there was 4 black males in the vehicle. And so when they said that, that's when they go ahead and basically the police stopping them. But my point is that the management should have been fired in this situation. I'm glad they're suing them. I'm glad the couple has an attorney and filing a lawsuit against Costco's. But they could have gone more than that. The manager should have been fired, because this right there shouldn't even been happening. And so at the end of the day, ladies and gentlemen, I'm glad that they're lawyered up. They're going ahead and seek legal action in this case, because again, Costco should have handled the situation properly, and the management who said that it fits the bill, this man should have been fired. Along with, on top of that. So, ladies and gentlemen, it shows that no matter where you go, what we do, they're gonna racially profile us for no apparent reason. And I'm glad, again, Costco should have handled this situation better, but unfortunately they didn't. They basically really blamed the police department and the Arundel Police Department instead of taking responsibility for their own actions. So I'm glad that, again, the couple finally, again, like I said, I'm glad the couple got an attorney. They're going to deal with this. And they're going to win that $40 million. I guarantee you. But as far as Costco's is concerned, they need to fire that manager for saying what they're saying to that couple, because that is disrespectful and racist. Leave a comment. Tell me what you think about this article. Share this video. Subscribe my YouTube channel. Subscribe my reaction channel. And subscribe my Black Junction channel for all the news and commentary. With that being said, this is Lions Den signing off. Deuces.